The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
Eric's Family Barbecue has arrived and is simply the best barbecue in Arizona. Come satisfy your taste buds with meats that are smoked over mesquite wood and sides that are made with fresh ingredients and tons of love. They have the best, juiciest brisket, pulled pork, rib sausage, turkey, or everyone's favorite, the Pitmaster sampler that includes all the meat and 4 sides, mac and cheese, potato salad, coleslaw, corn, or beans, yum. And for dessert, try some creamy banana pudding, amazing. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip, you won't be sorry. Dine in or take it to go. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more info.
It's something. Check out Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast at 98kupd.com.
Off we go. People emailing over. Somebody said, quotes, $10 seats brings out $10 people. LOL, Stephen Bouchart says. And it says, Holmberg's disdain for people who make under $50,000 a year is legendary. Laughing my ass off. It is not. There is not a limit on $10 people. It is not people who make a certain amount and less. It's people who act like $10 people. If you're, like I said, a quarter of them that go tonight are going to be, quote, $10 people. I'm not in your pockets on how much you make a year. I got plenty of people I surround myself with that make way less than $50,000. I don't take them out in public and stuff. That would be crazy.
Would you say Conor McGregor is a $10 person?
Yes. Okay. You can be a millionaire and still be a $10 guy.
All right.
You can't take that out of somebody. You're always a $10 guy. Your ambition has to get you out of being a $10 guy. It's not how much money you make. It's how much value you put on your decision making.
Gotcha. All right.
And there's a lot of $10 guys. And you know what goes hand in hand with that is you probably don't make much. That's it.
That can help.
I wouldn't say $50,000 a year. That's a good. You're doing all right there. I'd say hourly employees. That's the problem you get. People who get mad that they're hourly and then they get mad at you for not being hourly. Those are $10 people. They start yelling at you for your money. They're upset that they can't go to regular games. This $10 price is their thing. $10 people are $10 people. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen a $10 guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. And then the great artist, the man responsible for my Barry Wood oil painting, J. Todd Himes, says, you guys were talking about The Little Mermaid. Do you know why The Little Mermaid is every guy's fantasy, John? This has never dawned on me. Because she's a smoking hot girl with a curse that keeps her from talking. And I start thinking about that. And you realize you would forego a woman's naughty bits to have a smoking hot girl who can't talk. We don't ever talk about the fin and the inability to mate with the mermaid. It's that no talking thing we like. Like that outweighs. She doesn't have a vagina, but, and I know, guys, that sounds crazy. She can't speak. She's a mute. That beautiful lady's a mute.
You're never in trouble
That's right.
for not listening.
Yep. And when I'm mad at her, just toss her in the pool and she's happy as a clam. It's true. J. Todd, you may have stumbled onto something. I know it sounds crazy that my new girlfriend doesn't have a beehole or a vag. But let me throw this at you for a second. When she's on land, she's cursed in the inability to speak to me. Win-win.
Well, what use is she then?
She's still got a great set of cans.
Well, there's only so many times you can go, nim, 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 nim.
You wouldn't do mim, nim, 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 mermaid.
Nim, by the songs in there.
Oh, you have?
Oh, yeah, it's right underneath his other Wild America.
You dry that tail off?
Oh, no. Where?
Wherever
there. Oh, I see it. This is what we discovered yesterday. Well, Brady's sounds of oral sex. Not tonight, Brady. Kirby's on the floor. Kirby's on the floor. Kirby's on the floor. Not tonight, Brady. Not tonight. What you doing, old pirate? Not tonight, Brady. Not tonight. It will live with me forever. I don't picture a cat drinking milk. I think of you. Like immediately.
Disney of all.
Like it is the Pixar of porn.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this? adorable, affable, overweight, middle-aged man performs oral on woman. Thanks, Pornhub.
Smell of bacon in.
Oh, yeah, he's got a little skillet going on. Oh, pirate, it's on simmer.
New category.
Stop it. I'm on my period.
What's wrong with you, old man?
Kirby's on the floor.
Oh, I can't get enough of that. Sorry. You are adorable down there. You are just... I'm going to pinch your little cheeks. It's time for Brady to give you all the news that only Brady knows. And Brady, it's Wings Day.
Sure is.
I don't know if it's for sure Wings Day, but it usually is Wings Day on Wednesday over at Hooters. They bring you the Brady Report with their friends at Mick Ultra as well. And it is Wings Day, but it's Game 4 tonight. Head to Hooters and watch the game with your favorite Hooters girls and an ice-cold Mick Ultra on special. Cheer on those Suns right there at Hooters. They got all those great big TVs and wings like crazy. That's where you need to be. Head to Hooters and then say thanks, Hooters and Mick Ultra, for this Brady Report. Brady, report it.
Good Wings Day morning to you, Phoenix. Hello, world. Happy. This is a big one. National Nude Day and National Mac and Cheese Day.
Also, National Gender, what was the thing again? The neutrality, fluidity, gender fluidity day or whatever. Brady just
Pan
said
Day.
Mac and cheese day.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
Skip right
about.
over that one.
Dude in a dress day.
One of the things you might want to try for Mac and Cheese Day, it's a limited time availability. The Van Leeuwen's ice cream out of New York, their website, you can get mac and cheese ice cream.
Ugh.
For a pint of it.
Sounds horrible.
Made me cringe. That was
It'll cost you $12. Today.com. They ran a poll and said 48% said no, 43% said yes, 9% haven't decided.
You'd try that.
Brady?
Eater.com sent it early. They were sent a pint early to taste, and they said it's very good, nothing short of magical. They also said the inspiration is evident and the flavor is similar, but the texture is different.
Yeah,
And there's no cheesy smell to the ice cream.
Ugh. Brady, what you'd try?
Some people
I'm
like cheese
confused
on ice
this.
cream.
Yeah, well, I was thinking, like, is it like cheesecake? But like a cheesecake ice cream?
Yeah, but cheesecake is sweet, like an ice cream would be, but mac and cheese isn't.
I don't want
No,
noodles.
yeah, I don't know about that.
Noodles, like ice cream noodles.
Yeah, and then little review from yesterday because it was National French Fry Day. Someone
Break
set
down
the
how
world
that went.
record for the $200 French fries. It's a place in Manhattan. Serendipity 3 was the restaurant. They had $200 French fries, which were chipperbeck potatoes, goose fat from France, shaved truffles, 2 types of truffle cheese, truffle salt, oil, and butter, and 2 types of pain. Then they sprinkled 23-karat edible gold dust on it.
Huh.
They also come from the Mornay cheese sauce for dipping.
French fries.
Yeah.
It'd be disappointing if
For
they
$2
weren't
bills.
great. Yeah, $200 for fries when you can go to get the best fries ever at like 3 different. It depends on what you like, but fast food fries are. You got everybody's got one favorite. I like McDonald's the most. Wendy's is a close second. Love those Rally's fries, although there's no Rally's.
Culver's fries are pretty solid.
Culver's are good. I'm not disappointed too much, but $200 for fries seems like
When you get them at $2 a throw.
Yeah.
You'll be paying that on Saturday night.
Oh yeah, no. If you go to a sporting event, yeah, that's reasonable.
Got a couple of baseless fun facts. It takes between 7 and 14 days to make one jelly bean
Really?
because they roll them over to harden the sugar. I had no idea.
Oh. I just thought I saw a thing on it. I thought they were in that big cement mixer. Just
Hold on a
turns them and
second.
puts them
You
out.
watched a jelly bean manufacturing video?
Yeah, there's what
How
are
it's
those-
made?
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah, how it's made.
You ever do how buckets and ropes are made? That's a rough night.
I did see how
That
ropes are
is
made.
A rough night. Oh, I've always wondered how Jelly Bellies and Jelly Beans made it to market. Would you look at that? Why is everybody sleeping?
If you were all methed up and looking for some quick copper money, you decided to melt down the Statue of Liberty for its copper.
Lito, I used to watch that videos on dates. The Jelly Beans, the ladies would go to sleep, and then, of course, you and I would have our game. It's the Bill Cosby AV room.
If we decided to scrap scrap the Statue of Liberty for its copper,
Oh, yeah.
it'd be worth about $268,000.
Oh, don't tell the meth heads.
Yeah.
Oh, those tweakers are going
Add
to be
another
cutting
30
arms off
grand.
that thing.
Got a hunk offer.
And you know who buys that? I never understood, like, what operation. It's the metal places and
We
the
were talking about
junkyards,
it
right?
last week, like when the run on the houses where people were just leaving houses,
Right.
leaving the keys in 08 and
Ripping copper.
How is the salvage yard? Do you not
You look at
look
the guy
at
and
the
go,
coil
"Come
and
on."
go? I mean,
You don't
Right.
have a dental plan. There's no way.
Carl, this is all I can give you today.
I got a ton of copper. Of course you do. You're a meth addict. No, thank you.
you got another 30 grand if you plan on scrapping the 250,000 pounds of steel.
Yeah. She's expensive, that giant statue. Not to mention her, meaning. You got a chunk of the Statue of Liberty bringing down to the scrapyard. Guy's going to pay extra for that.
If you see the word organic on something at the grocery store, does it make you more or less likely to buy it? A study found it's one of the top words people don't like to see. 1 in 6 people are less likely to buy something if organic is on the label.
Makes him think of hippies.
The top 5 words we love to see, all associated with pretty much with health. The word healthy is one of them. Fresh, natural, real, and local, along with healthy.
Yeah. My dad's ex was cooking dinner and forgot some stuff. And needed me to go get spaghetti squash and some other things. And she goes, it has to be organic, though, because my kids have to eat organic. I'm like, okay. I didn't even know what spaghetti squash looks like. I had to ask. And I go over there and I'm like, is this organic? And the guy looks at me and goes, spaghetti squash. I'm like, I don't know what it means either. But I noticed that all the cucumbers had little orange stickers that said organic on them. So I just moved them over to those spaghetti squashes. Nothing different happened at dinner.
Yeah.
Like nobody broke knives or anything. I think everything that grows in the ground is organic. isn't
Organic
it?
by nature.
Well,
yeah.
and that's the point. As far as
some
the
pesticides
conditioning
and all that.
on organic, most people, if you grocery shop or out there, it's just, that means it's more expensive.
But somebody,
Yeah.
well, yeah, but
I mean, a lot
that's
of that
true.
stuff is.
It is.
Yeah.
But somebody who thinks like, because she was like I can't have things that aren't like my whole body will explode into hives and fire.
You'll be fine.
And I'm like, I don't think that's a thing. And I just moved the sticker and she was fine. So it was all mental.
Oh, yeah.
Because when we ate it, she didn't flip out or anything. It was like, but I'm like, those aren't organic by what your definition is.
Right.
But I like some of them had stickers and some didn't.
Most of the top words we hate to see are also healthy words.
Yeah.
Processed is number 1.
Oh, yeah.
We don't like processed.
Yeah. But the rest of the top 5, vegan, plant-based, gluten-free, and organic again.
We hate.
Yeah, I'm out on that.
Mainly because we hate the people who do it.
Right.
It's the group of people that we don't want to be associated with.
They're hippies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you-
100%.
they're
$10 food havers.
Yeah, that's it. Well, they got some money. They dress like
They don't anymore
No,
after
that's
spending that
true.
money
That's
on
a
that
good point.
organic
They
stuff.
spend all their money on that dumb food.
The poll also found that 46% of Americans claim they've thought about going vegan before, but only 3% of
did
us are currently vegan.
Right.
All right, can I
But they're
show
mouthy.
you guys something that Karen sent us? So I was telling you about, she has this thing called the Citizen app. She goes, this is the kind of thing that she gets notifications for on the Citizen app. Man throwing mice at Petco employees in Peoria.
Really?
Yep.
The guy chucking mice at somebody?
Yeah. Are
they even open?
The Petco.
Like they hadn't been open like 8 minutes
This is an
ago.
old one. This is an
Oh,
old
okay.
one.
I was going to say, like
Yeah.
the first thing in the morning, they're like, "Are your doors open?" Like, yeah,
Chucking mice.
I got a plan.
Free all the mice. Throw them at the Petco.
Can you reach in and grab the mice?
I don't know.
Brady, you'd know. You hang around that area.
You can ask to handle the pets.
What?
Can I check
No.
out a hamster, a guinea pig, and you got to have a
Do you have to
an
go to
employee
that?
will come over, they'll unlock the thing, and they might take it out for
Do you have to go to that corral where they have like the puppies? And all
right.
that?
You have to go to a special area where they bring you the mice, and then you can throw
No, they
them.
don't have a mice corral.
This guy's just reaching into the
They
tank.
just reach into the into the aquarium.
What's that site?
Citizen app.
And this is the one where
So this guy had to be with an employee, or if he
don't
had
know.
the keys.
we started
formal-
chucking the mice at an
Yeah.
employee.
But yeah,
Yeah.
this app gives you notifications based on where your phone is. So like she's right near the Biltmore, so she gets all the notifications on hikers.
Oh, getting stuck on the
Yeah,
hill.
getting stuck.
Huh.
And when the helicopter goes up, she follows that. Police chases, she gets that.
How is this not a story?
I don't know how we missed
everywhere.
that one. throwing mice.
How many? I need to know more.
Right, there's a lot of context.
Like just a mouse?
See if there's a
Or
story.
if he freed the mice and
I'll
then
see
started
if there's
like
a story on it.
he threw mice at the employees. Like, that's the poor little mouse. Like Fievel's worst day. Somewhere out there. Ah! What happened?
The most recent back-to-school trend for kids, they're raiding their parents' closets. There's a big trend right now where they're going after their parents' clothes. Kids between the ages of 5 and 18. Not sure how many 5-year-olds, but they say this, but the teenagers actually think the parents' sense of style is pretty cool. 60% of the kids admit to stealing one of their parents' old outfits to wear at school.
Who fits in their parents' clothes?
Yeah,
Well, they also like wearing big, baggy stuff, too.
Oh, God, yeah, Dizzy.
Is that still a thing, Toledo?
Not as big anymore,
Okay.
but yeah.
Mansfield's still in the garbage bags?
He came out last night. And I
Came out last night finally. We've been waiting for- Congratulations, Alex.
Have I told you this one before? I think I did. He didn't have a belt on. He had a goddamn shoelace as a belt.
He's a hillbilly.
Because his pants
Raised a root.
And I'm like, where's your belt? It's at Julian's house. Why the F is your belt at Julian's house? Because we went swimming. And you couldn't think to bring all your clothes back?
Yeah.
What?
Went swimming in what?
I was with my lady.
No, I switched into shorts and left my belt there.
Huh.
And a shoelace is your solution. But it works. Oh, God.
Hey, he MacGyvered it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He's a rube. He's tying ropes around his belly.
It's beneath $10
Yeah,
people,
that's-
even.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's when you're like,
Yeah.
that's a $10 thing. That's general admission. Let's sit somewhere else. This guy's got a rope around his waist. Thanks, International Harvester.
Yeah.
Peloton is the best paying music streaming service.
Peloton is?
Yeah. They compare it to Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. You ready for this? Peloton pays artists around 3 cents per stream, whereas Spotify pays about 1/3 of a cent, Apple pays about 2/3 of a cent, and YouTube pays less than 1/5 of a cent. Difference,
For each
a lot more
stream?
streams
Yeah,
on those
right.
three
Right.
services compared to the Peloton.
Come on, Peloton fam.
Yep.
That guy yells at you all the
Yeah.
time.
But you don't need to have as many. I mean, the less streams at that much more money, higher paying.
1/3 of a cent for a stream. It's
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I used to think the numbers for like albums were weird when they get like 6 cents for songwriter or
Yeah.
whatever. Now it's thirds of cents just to stream it.
John,
And they
it's
kill it.
It's a good thing Metro Center's closed because that mice chucking sounds like something that would be a
That's
daily
a Metro
event
thing.
up there.
Yeah, maybe that's why it closed. Too many mice were getting chucked.
Were they organic mice, John?
There's a sticker on them.
We got a lady in Ohio, OH! She's with her 11-year-old daughter. Her daughter was in the passenger seat, but she was going 100 miles an hour through the neighborhood in Beechwood, Ohio, which is a suburb of Cleveland. When the woman approached the officers, they finally got her to pull over. Her daughter was in the front seat. They took them both to the hospital for evaluation because the woman told the police she intentionally drove at the high rate of speed, thought the red light, through the red lights to test her faith with God.
Oh, geez.
Whoa.
She then told the police that this is part of the trials and tribulations. She was recently fired from her job. When said she let go and let God take the wheel.
That song's dangerous.
You should see the traffic camera. Where she goes through the one intersection,
Blazing through.
and there was a car going through. And if she wasn't going 90 miles an hour, if she would have been a little bit slower, or just a split second, it would have been a complete T-bone. Just took the front end of
But she
the
didn't.
car. She didn't, but she did take the front
So that means
bumper.
she was right.
No, God would have missed the car.
Oh, she did hit it. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you
she
said,
did.
I thought you said she just clipped it.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe God just taught her a little lesson. You ever done a trials and tribulations run, Brady? We just stand on the freeway and hope that he saves
No.
you? Yeah, because it's stupid, right? Nobody believes that hard. Anybody who does is a lunatic. You ever think you've believed so hard that you're like, I'm invincible also? Like, he'll protect me. No way. That would be a
no.
nutball. Like nobody, even like priests would be like, knock it. The Pope would be like, get out of the road. It's not happening. I know.
Imagine the Pope mobile going.
The Pope could stand in the street. In the flu or something, he couldn't do a thing on Sunday. They had to tap some other dude to do it. He wasn't feeling good. Like if anybody, like it's almost proof, like because they said that the Pope couldn't do his sermon on Sunday, and like 40,000 people were outside praying for him to get better, and he didn't. I'm like, well, if it's not going to work there, just knock it off here in Phoenix. There's no point in that. If the Vatican guys can't make the Pope better, like then your prayers aren't working. You got the power of prayer. Like you had 50,000 people sitting there saying, at least take his flu away. The Pope? Nah.
Busy.
Don't feel like it.
He couldn't call God because he had too many minutes on his phone.
I'm busy smashing Africans.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, he is.
In Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, at the Ravenel Bridge, it was clogged up by traffic because there's a suspicious package on the bridge. They closed it down for hours. It was just backed up. Thought it might have been a bomb or something, so the bomb squad came in. It was not. Someone found it was a liposuction machine that someone had left there.
What?
Just a rogue lipo machine? Yeah. You can get those?
I guess. Or
I could have
fell
that at
off
home.
of-
Brady, if that's a thing,
I
we're
know.
getting one. We're going to put you
I
on
don't
it.
think-
Don't say no now. I know why you're saying no to me now, because if I can buy one, we're bringing one in here. And I am going to put you down to birth weight.
I'll be 9
What
pounds.
does
a
a
liposuction machine look like?
Oh, they're gross. Looks like that one's
$1,500.
You can just have your own?
Yep. Apparently.
No way.
That's
Buy
the
it now.
free- That's the fat
For
freeze.
$1,500. Oh,
cost
that's
you
a freezer. That's
cost
not.
Yeah,
That's not a
not it.
sucker.
they say
All right, what am I
2
looking at
handles to
then?
fat freeze.
Yeah, I want the one that goes in and I can.
Vacuum Slim
The
Brady.
scrape.
machine.
He wants to scrape.
It's called the
and suck.
Vacuum Slim Brady.
Slim
Built
beauty
just
machine.
for
Sorry. That was a Freudian slip.
Jeez.
All right, Brady, put your face down here, and we're just going to do a light. You'll feel a light prick and a burn, and now we're just going to enjoy yourself.
I like the sound of the machine.
Here's a lipo laser vacuum machine for $1,000.
You can just do this at home? That can't be real.
Oh, it's so safe.
FDA approved.
There it is.
FDA approved, sure, but not for you. You're not approved. Like, I wouldn't want Toledo cleaning
Freezing?
up that thing with
And then composting.
like rubbing his dirty ass apple hands all over that needle and then pushing it in me and sucking out my
It's a
five.
needle.
Yeah, but that's what that is. It's a vacuum needle. What do you think liposuction is? It
And
goes in
here's-
there and
well,
sucks
no.
it out.
Here's the suction machine you attach to it.
You can't do this. This has to be done by a professional. I didn't know you could buy this stuff.
Here's the other parts for
Because you
it.
could dangerously...
Recommended
That's
stuff.
the thing.
Lysol.
That's the thing you see in there, right?
Yeah, but it's got a needle at the end, and then they go in and it starts sucking up, but you got to be in the right spot. Otherwise, you'll start hitting muscles and organs, and this is horrifying.
What? No, I'll order it.
But order it because I want to try it on Brady. I'm pretty sure I'll find a spot.
Got it. Good luck.
This will work.
Ow, my kidney.
I don't think that's your kidney. There's a chicken wing in there. It's clogging up the works.
Sometimes I eat the bones.
Jimmy Jennings lives in Lafayette, New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans. And he jumped off the old Atchafalaya Bridge because he was tired of sitting in traffic.
Oh.
Problem is he jumped off.
Monty,
pretty big
Monty
leap.
Python.
Yeah.
He did, and
a good
he was
solution.
obviously trying to do it to go viral.
Oh,
Well, he hurt his shoulder a little bit, and it took him 2.5 hours to get out of the river because the current was so strong.
Jeez.
And had to be pulled out.
Now we're talking.
That's one. $80,000 for a real one. That's a micro needle, too. That's
You can PayPal this one, John.
okay. Let's get right on that. Not a micro needle, Brady. We need macro needle.
Oh,
for
look at
Brady.
that screen. It shows you where you're at, so you're in the right spot.
Oh, it's got a little like ultrasound, so I can.
Yep.
You can mine the fat.
Yep. And then we will use it for deep frying some fries.
Truffle butter
Brady's
fries.
$200 fries. And you are going to crush those. It's going to be tasty. Oh, my God.
These fries are good.
Here's a portable unit with a foot pedal.
Punch
Like a
it,
sewing
Chewy.
machine. Yeah. Floor it. Make me pretty. I'm going to turn Brady into
By the way, this website
Thor.
is called Doctor's Toy Store.
That's not good. Don't encourage that. Do not go to this. What else can you get? Can I get like...
I don't know. Let's see. What are you looking for?
What do you
I get a couple scalpels?
Well, he's going to need them for the, yeah.
Yeah, I get my nose done.
Defibrillator. We need one of those in this room, right?
For Brady?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Probably. We're looking out for you, kid.
EKG machine.
I could just do my own thing.
Procedure.
On the other shoulder.
Put it in the basket.
Yeah.
Procedure chairs.
In the basket.
Yeah. Click on that. See if we can run a bill up around $200,000 and start our own medical facility in here.
All right. X-ray machine.
Yes.
Because why wouldn't
Why
we?
wouldn't we be X-raying everything?
What size you want? $11,900, Johnny.
For an X-ray machine.
Yep.
It looks like an overhead projector.
That's the simple one, right?
You can just buy
You know how
this.
much money we could save people?
Look at that.
If we
We
became
get
our own
we get
medical
a little
facility.
storage facility.
Get it.
Forward and reverse variable speed. What? On an X-ray machine?
I don't know anything about what this is.
Completely
do
mobile.
Yeah, because you got to run
Powered
from the
up.
police.
You can see people sitting
Ooh,
in the
that's a good
backyard,
question.
just like the last
What-
dentist
Dentist,
office.
that lady that had the
kind of
lobby in the
hookup?
backyard.
Yeah. What kind of hookup you need? Can I plug into my dryer vent, my 220?
Yeah, I think you can. What was that dentist's name? She had a great name, too.
I
Like,
know,
Oh, that's right.
like Abuelita Titha.
but the outdoor waiting room was.
Yeah, she had the waiting
glorious.
room in her backyard, a couple old couches, and people just sitting there reading highlights.
Next. Next, please. Oh, yes, hello. I am abuelita tita.
Oh.
See, my teeth hurt. So I came and sat in your backyard. Come into my kitchen. I'll do the work.
And she had a full setup inside.
Oh, get one of them ear things for $500.
I don't want to look in anybody's ears. The stuff coming out of
That
my
makes
ears.
you look professional, though.
It does.
You got to have.
You're right.
You
It
got to have
does.
that stuff
Yeah.
around your.
I
neck.
one time heard my maid go through my. She picked up my bathroom garbage, and I didn't have a liner in there. And she reached in, and I was kind of eyeballing it from the hallway. Nothing worse than watching people clean your house. 'Cause it makes you feel like the laziest SOB on the planet.
I have to leave.
And she went to the bottom of the thing and pulled out one of my yellows. I had the double yellow Q-tips, about as yellow as Toledo's shirt too.
Oh,
it was
no.
almost orange, and she just goes,
Ay.
Oh, she had the ear boogers.
"Oh man, it was bad too. Like had some brown in it.
You forgot. You waited a
that
couple
was
of days.
a good one.
It looked
That
like
was
sweet
deep.
potatoes.
It was deep.
You hadn't checked the caverns for a couple of days.
I don't do it that often, but when I do, I pull out some Yukon Gold. It is bad. Like that moment looking at my earwax, she just questioned everything about her life.
We got a couple of quick radio videos. Actually, you got the first two are Wild America radio videos.
Oh, good. You can start your new thing.
Hello, my friends. I'm Brady Bogan. These are your Wild America radio videos. This is how they do it in Florida
I can't hear that.
or
too.
Louisiana.
I have to go back to the old one. That's creepy.
This is how you shot deer.
It's a big-
Cajun
it's
style.
a fat guy laying on his belly.
Yeah, he's got a little gator in the water.
He's got a gator.
Get
in
it
the-
so open and jaws, taps the beer, shotguns it with his buddy.
Hillbillies.
taps it
Oh,
on the
my
tooth of
God.
the gator.
Wow. Florida man.
So Kool-Aid Man in the red shirt tapped the beer up against. What a pig! America. You guys are morons. And again, we have stupid hiker law. There's no way firefighters
Yeah.
should have to come help him.
No.
Like you should have medical equipment in your house. Just to, like I'm not allowed to go to the hospital.
we have the mountains here. Imagine the firefighters that have to trudge out into the swamp.
Swamps. What'd he do? Oh, he was shotgunning a beer and he used the alligator's teeth and it bit
Of course
him.
he did. That's the fifth one today.
How many times are you gonna have to do this before we tell you stop? You're gonna listen one of these times.
The next is
He
another.
gonna get that beer. I'm gonna drink it as fast as he can because he got himself alligator teeth on it.
Ooh, now get him Sam Pepper.
Ooh, that's good stuff there. I'm gonna wrestle it.
Got another bear in the car. This one's
is
trying to
getting-
get in a Mercedes.
They're smart.
But
Oh yeah,
He backs off. It's unbelievable.
couldn't afford it.
They yell at
Sticker
him.
shock. The bear's reactions to this. Whoa. Nothing to see here, folks.
It's cool.
Because the cool part is,
He takes off.
in the bear's mind, that's an animal. He doesn't
Right.
know there's stuff in
Right.
it. Like, he's just cracking it open. But they figured
Whoa,
out.
whoa,
Whoa. His back away is classic.
I'm not doing anything.
And he's looking around, too,
Yeah.
like if somebody's following.
Hey, has anyone else notice that we don't care about bears being bipedal all of a sudden? Like, this is a thing.
That's an Italian bear.
They used to just stand up for it.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, there's stuff inside of this thing.
All right.
Calm down. Forget about it. Remember when it used to be bears would stand up and waddle for a second? Now they're just walking around with their arms down. His one's backing up.
They've been watching.
They're opening car doors
Pretty good.
lot, and they know now it's their first move. They don't fumble around.
No, it's a lift.
That one reached. Watch again. He reached directly for the handle of this car. He knows how to get in there.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Hey.
All right.
Hey, Boo Boo, you were right.
I told you not to open it, Yogi.
Let's get out of here. That picnic basket is filled with people.
Don't fuck up the.
No,
damn it.
There's a guy cussing again. Can we just, America, settle down? If I can do it 5 hours a day, you can do it for 5 minutes. Stop swearing.
This is one of the best. The last Brady video.
Okay.
That's your Wild America Brady videos.
Okay.
The last one was, I think it's one of my favorite EDM concert footage.
VDM.
Yeah. The crowd's getting into it here.
Yeah. Oh, ice cream paint job.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Wait, I missed that. What happened?
That girl just burst into flames.
No.
It's one of those paint parties.
Oh, they shoot paint at people in the crowd.
Oh, play it again. I missed that.
Here you go.
So they just Earl Shived that lady. I didn't know they did that. Is that legal to just fire Pittsburgh paints into people's eyes?
It's like
You pay for that.
It's like
pay
Peter
extra.
North showed up at that party.
Yeah, the very colorful decorator.
Man.
She's the only one that got hit. This song, by the way, was the death of hip-hop to me.
Yeah.
This is where hip-hop jumped the shark. Clean on the outside, cream on the inside, clean on the... That's the grossest song ever. That and truffle butter. Oh. Yeah, I didn't know they did that at EDM shows. They just shove a bunch of Benjamin Moore in your face. Call it a day.
Those and foam parties, they do the same thing.
Well, foam party, I can wipe that off.
Right.
As I understand it, they like the eggshell finish.
Yeah, you want to. Yeah, eggshell's much easier to clean off your fat body. If you're a fat girl and you want all the paint, you shouldn't be in the front row because you're going to get the lion's share of it.
That's why they do it. They clear it out.
The best part
they want
is
to change it up.
the guy behind her is a little taller and a little wider. Had a fat girl silhouette on his body where all the spray went over. It's like a chalk outline of a fat girl. Well, I didn't know that happened at EDM parties. Brady and I were at Rawhide doing that movie on Saturday, and they're like, we got to get out of here at 8. And I'm like, it's 140 degrees. What are they setting up for? EDM. There's an EDM party tonight?
Oh, they do that all the time out there.
At Rawhide.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
quite says the Old West like EDM shows.
Well, it's not in the old town.
It's at Rawhide.
It's in the yard.
You have to drive by the stagecoach. Just do it at the casino.
Yeah, they do tons of raves there.
Yeah. Who knew? Do you have to dress up like a cowboy? Probably some people do. Mom, Dad, I'm going to Rawhide. That kid loves John Wayne. Always comes back covered in pastels, though. Paint getting tossed at me at a show. I'd sue. But they're all on Molly, so it probably felt great. I like the fuchsia Peter North shot. I think that's a good thing. They should do that at Diamondbacks games instead of the T-shirt gun, the Peter North gun.
Surprise people in the stands.
Yep. Just coat them. All right, there you go. That's your Brady Report. Brought to you by our friends at Hooters and Mick Ultra, and it's behind us now.
Yeah, I want it.
You really, really, really want it?
Yes, I really want it.
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, skeet, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.